Hey, part 2, so this is the sound demo of this guitar with the 25 sound coil adder in it. So I'm going to stick in a bit of a, well, that's a slow drum beat in it. Or maybe regular. Not really regular, is it? Zeppelin, actually. So that's me in one of the out of phase humbucker bridge position, as that sounds. Back in phase, regular humbucker. Regular position, neck. Yeah, 25 sounds in it, so I'll just break down them. US Dream Distortion. So, bridge humbucker. That pedal. Bad backing track. It's too slow. I can't play slow. If I just go back into that and increase the speed up a bit more like it. In case anyone doesn't know what hum cancelling is, I will put a description in the video down there. There's a bit of a squeaky strap. So this is bridge pickup in single coil mode. This is like hum cancelling. Right, it doesn't seem to make that much difference, but see if I hold this, right, hear the buzz? That's the hum in single coil, but if you put it into hum cancelling mode, single coil, hum cancelling. So although it doesn't seem to make that much difference to the sound, maybe it's is a slight difference, it really makes a difference to the amount of hum that comes through. The hum cancelling also does a little bit of a strange thing when you're using the neck pickup, because what the pickup you're adding in is this one. So instead of in hum cancelling, in neck position normal, with the volume up, when you go into hum cancelling mode, maybe sound more effective if I do it without distortion. So neck pickup on its own, then hum cancelling. You'll see that's making quite a big difference to the sound. That's because you're using these two pickups apart, which is kind of like the Dave Gilmour sound. So you're getting, you know, you can't, a normal Strat can't do bridge and neck at the same time. So this one does. If you go into position 4, you get these two and neck. Gets pretty confusing trying to explain it, but it's really simple to use, and I prefer this version to the one I sold the other day with the toggle switch, because this is nice and easy. Bridge position on the second lever, everything just a Strat. Middle position, you've now got 5 hum cancelling sounds, but you still get the 5 different sounds. It just basically gives you the 5 sounds but this in hum cancelling. Neck position, humbucker, gives you 5 humbucking sounds. Yeah, so up for sale. They're a bit more expensive than the last one because it's a nicer guitar. These are underrated. It's also probably the best small guitar I've ever played. Generally when you get the, you know, the mini Squire and there's a mini Westfield and stuff, they're generally not quite as good quality guitars. This one is. This one has a really, really nice neck, and it's a strange scale. It's slightly short, but it's not pure. When you, I've got like a guitar, a Greg Bennett WV, which is 20 inch scale, and it's, you know, it's, you need to put fat strings on it and modify what you're playing quite a lot. This one, I think if you put like 11s on it, it would just be the same as a Strat. I've put 9s on it, so the strings are quite bendy, but you can still control it. So you can bend much more than you would normally do, but you get used to it after a couple of minutes of playing it. Might not be holding tune just now, these strings are just new on it. Yeah, maybe. do a video when it's not, the guitar's not staying in tune. But I mean, to be honest, if you're going to bend it 4 notes like that, you can't really expect it to stay in tune. But that's just because these strings are new, they've not been stretched in yet. But really, rather a nice little guitar. And it does all the Strat things. Reverb. Oops, doing something. It's alright. I suppose technically, because it's slightly shorter, you can reach a bit further for doing your... Which doesn't really affect me very much, but maybe see if you've got really small hands, maybe this will make all the difference for you. So, rocking, up for sale or trade, trading for something... They don't offer me something less good though. Actually, someone offered me, for that Encore one I sold the other day, someone offered me a guitar, a Westwood, which is the one that I had to smash up because it was so poorly built. Offered me a Westwood that looked exactly the same as the Encore one, apart from it didn't have any of the wiring modifications, and it didn't work. So it's like pure, what a bargain for me that would have been. Yeah, it's like, do you want to swap your guitar for one that looks exactly the same but isn't as good, it's not set up, and it doesn't work, and it doesn't have all the extra stuff on it? Yeah. Amazing. Actually, the same thing happened to me before with I had a Squire that I put, not this wiring mod in, but I put a humbucker in it, and it did something fancy, a lovely midnight blue, sort of almost the same colour as this t-shirt, purple Strat that I'd upgraded the pickups, cleaned it up, looked absolutely mint, playing like a dream, and someone offered to swap me for the same guitar but red without all the mods, strings missing, rusty, and really needing set up. And it's like, wow. I suppose you've got to try, but I mean, if you're going to try, at least try like a Les Paul shaped one, not the same, but in every single category, nothing like as good. Enough of a rant. I suppose the guy, he was just chancing his arm. He said he was doing that, but yeah. So this is not a cheap and nasty guitar. It's a really quite good quality. This pickup I should have mentioned is from an 80s Honor Arbor series. I think it should be kind of like a DiMarzio Super Distortion. And if you want it humbucker, if you want to use that pickup on its own, which would be fair enough, you want to select bridge pickup on the 5-way and humbucker on the extra switch, and that's you got this pickup on its own, full humbucker, no messing about. Apart from instead of just having, you've now got the high pass filter and the low pass filter. These are masters. I didn't mention that, so they work in all positions. And then you push. Yeah. So 25 sound, coiladder, mini Strat, fantastic plain little thing. You could argue, I suppose, if you were looking for a travel guitar, because it is slightly shorter. It's only like it's not miles shorter than a normal Strat. You know, it's not. It's only that much shorter. But I mean, you could argue it's more travelable than a normal Strat. Plays just as good as one. Rock on.